Welcome back to the channel. As promised, phase 2 has begun here. We've got some more decorations put up. We've got some more stuff in the yard. We've got village houses. We've got a mess is what we've got, but it's fun getting set up. By the time we get set up, it'll be Christmas probably, and you know how that goes. We'll just leave it up till February. So just give you guys a little glimpse here. We got this tree. I know I may have shown this before, but this tree is now full of the village houses that Leslie and I have been collecting over the years, mainly her. There you can see we got Santa, you got the reindeer there, you got the little toy shop, you know, you got the reindeer flying through the sky there. And this is all incomplete, obviously. It's kind of getting there, sorting out how we want it to actually look and making sure all your lights work. You know, you gotta, this thing's kind of cool. We can get in here and turn this on. I think somehow, oh, there we go. So I'll turn the lights off in a minute. You kind of get a better look at things, but so you got the market. Ski resort. This is kind of a cool addition here. It's got Coca-Cola on. I like that. Lift ticket rentals. You know, I mean, when you're a kid, you know you want to look inside there. I always want to look inside the houses. I don't know why. You just think there's something in there when you really know there isn't. It's just a cool idea. So the lights kind of laying around. We don't have a lot of detail as far as, you know, the snow here. You want to do the snow matting or the garland around the edge, we're thinking, and covering all this up with a certain amount of garland. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Doing a lot of prep work. The toy shop here. Got a lot of duplicates. You try to figure out what do you really want to do with them. You got the little people here hiding in the back. So this was a score. This was a Facebook Marketplace free item. This village tree. Got the church there. We got back there. That's lit up real nice. This little cottage house tucked away in the back. We got the village people here on the carriage heading into town. You got some storefront owners here. You got the mailman there with the kids mailing letters to Santa probably. So these are going to look really good lit up. And when it's all finished, that'll be part of phase 3 probably when I do our next download. The church looks really good lit up. So you got like a town square kind of vibe going here with the gazebo. That'd be a fire department. And you got just a general house here. Some of these little houses are just neat because they're just houses. A lot of times in these villages, it's got to be something other than a house. It's just, these are just homes. This would be like the neighborhood here. That's got the wreath on the door. You got a person there that fell down. This one's got a lot of detail. If you look at this one really closely. Like a wreath on the door there. All kind of cool stuff to look at in that one. This house, it kind of reminds me of the Home Alone house. I don't know why. I mean, we got ice skaters down here on the bottom shelf. A train station. There's a working train right here. I'm going to attempt to turn this on. I really don't know if there's things. Oh, there's things in the way. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, there's an operating train at the moment. As you can see, I mean, there's so much more to go through and decide where you want to use it, how you want to use it. And a lot of this has just been thrift store finds. Some have been gifted. And we're really excited to be able to use all these items this year. And normally I throw the tree up real fast, so the tree will go right here. And I've yet to do that, and I'm glad because we got trains, we've got things just everywhere. Usually when the tree goes up, you want to be finished. So the blow mold's pulled out of the container. You can see some very early vintage Santas. These date back. I'm not gonna just say a date. I don't know, but late 60s, early 70s, probably most of these. Kind of neat. Those were You just can't get these anymore. They don't mass produce them. The ones that you get now are just really cheesy. I almost forgot about this popcorn bucket that we got at Disney a few years back. I think it does some things. It's really just a popcorn bucket. Put batteries in it. I think it lights up. Garage is starting to clear out a little bit. We got the still have some blow molds. Nativity hasn't gone up yet. Still got some things to do. My goal for this guy is to put him on the roof this year. That's the goal. I got to build a frame for him and Rudolph to sit up there safely. Got some candy canes, walkways yet to go up. Oh my God. This sign right here is what it's all about. Really, we're excited about a lot of the American novelty items of Christmas, but knowing Christ is your Savior and being able to celebrate that this time of year, and really just humbling, very humbling to know the Lord, and He is the reason for the season. This will be on display, full display with some spotlights on it. Guy over here, you know, one of the Magi, wise men. They're waiting in the cut. Got some random Christmas trees, and of course the baby Jesus. He's just waiting his turn to be put out. It's a lot of work, but we're doing it in stages this year. We're not trying to stress ourselves out. And some of the new additions. So this guy's like a skiing snowman. And this is what I mean about the newer blow molds. They're LED, and a lot of the lighting just isn't that bright. I prefer it, but against some of the other yard items, it isn't as cool. So from a distance, this doesn't look as good. Now when you're up on it, I think it looks better to the eye. But you know, he's got his goggles there. He's heading down the Alps or whatever. He's got his candy cane skis on. Right there you can see, and some ski poles. He's pretty cool. We've had him for a few years. So this is the tree we had in the house. Finally replaced the lights. So everything's super bright, good looking right now. Really excited about getting this back in working order, because there were probably 3 or 4 of the lights out. A lot of folks put they get their blow ups out and they just don't take the time to go through the lights, man. Get lit. You know what I mean? If you're not doing that, then it's a little depressing when someone puts one out and it looks cool during the daytime, then at night there's like one bulb. So all right, so we got Santa. So these are like double Santa action as you approach our walkway. They greet you. So these like little guys. I got them drilled down to a piece of wood. You see that? That's so they'll stay put. Yeah, these guys are very cool and vintage. I got 2 of those that greet you. The star shower sits here, but I got a feeling that's all going to change eventually. I like the way it looks, but it's just in the way. So we're going to rearrange some of that. I had a little electrical issue, so I had to break out the tools and change an outlet. The one on the porch finally gave up the ghost. It had enough, you know. It was just been used for so long, for so many years. And you come over here, this floodlight in the corner, I don't know if it gives a red hue, which is kind of neat from a distance. This looks way better from a distance, but the lights around the windows is a new element. We got the dancing little ball lights. The wreath, the LED wreath, is always one of my favorites. It really just brings everything together because it centers everything up, and it's always crispy looking. One of my favorite pieces. And you see the star shower throwing some.
I just switched it from snowman to star. Like, it's been snowman.
Oh, we did snowman for a while. Yeah, so you can. Oh, Santa. Yeah, you can switch it up. You can switch the design that the star shower throws. You got these bells. So we were worried that you wouldn't be able to see the bells because they don't have lights in them, but with the lights around the windows and then these going around the perimeter of the porch, it does just fine.
It seems to be brighter on this side. I don't know if it's because of the green
I don't know
light.
why. That's what it is. The green light isn't that green. So that's supposed to be green. From the street, you can kind of tell it's green, but when it's against the brick, it looks white. But anyway, now that we've updated the star shower coming up on it, get the lasers dancing in their lens there. That can't be good. And sometimes we'll do music even. We'll have music playing out here. We got a ways to go. I'm still debating on lights on the house. You know, I've got stuff I want to try to utilize. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all. I don't know if I showed this last time. Going into the backyard, I have these lights that line up the fence. And you can set those to red and green or whatever you like. They're pretty cool. You use an app on your phone. So that's just some added light. I leave those up all year. Teddy has a candy cane scratcher, right? Like a candy cane or sled, something like that. He's just a lover boy. He just won't stop. All right. So also as a part of this series, I want to shout out a few of my neighbors' houses. You know, you can draw inspiration from one another. So I'm gonna walk down here just a few houses down from mine and show off one of my neighbors' displays. Like in the mega tree, if you see that, these are so easy to do. I've yet to do one though. I got like the mini ones. He went with like the gingerbread type of theme with the, I don't know if you can see the lights going across the roof line, which is really cool. Some lights on the mailbox. So there's markers around the tree or like bulbs outlining the flower beds. LED Christmas tree, Santa's up there the door. Really well done. They go all out for Halloween as well. So that is a brief update of what we've done so far. As of recording of this, November the 18th. We've got a little bit of time left before Thanksgiving. Getting it done. The backdrop of the what are we calling this? The village. This is the village tree. Got a long way to go. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Until next time. See you on the next one.